Hey guys, I finally got around to digging out my bus and getting some more work done on it. I got a bunch of pieces that need to get painted that are not attached to the bus yet. Bumpers and windows and the rear apron. So I dug out all the bumpers I have. None of them are worth a shit, but we're going to try making something out of them. I spent about 3 or 4 hours yesterday trying to get this bumper into some kind of recognizable shape. Bumpers for these are stupid money. You're gonna spend about 700 bucks a piece after it's all said and done. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of piece in together what I have. As you can see, there's more of a pile on the floor here, and there's a bus. So front bumpers, I only had this one, and the one on the bench. The one on the bench was the cleanest one, but if you look, the ends are different. This is for an earlier bus. You see how the end is just kind of cut on an angle, and if you look like on there, you can see how it goes more to a point. I'm not that picky. I really don't care whether just have the straightest one that's on there. And you can see by all the heat marks on it here and there, there's all the areas where it had some bad boo-boos. So it's getting there. It's not perfect. The bus is far from perfect, so I guess it'll match the patina of mistakes, so to speak. The biggest problem I had was the top towel bar or overrider, whatever you want to call it. It was just a mess. What happens is, during their life, when a bus gets stuck or breaks down, they just wrap right onto this bar and they pull from here, and it just distorts the hell out of it. So that's where I spent most of my time, trying to heat that sucker up and trying to get it back into some kind of resemblance of what it's supposed to be. I can get a new one for $129 plus shipping, and shipping's probably going to be, I don't know, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, because it's kind of long. But here's the problem I have with it, is that it's just so stuffed in. You know, how do you get those dents out without distorting the shit out of it? And I was thinking about, drilling from behind and trying to push, and there's more there, there's more here. It kind of gets, it gets like fat and skinny this way. I tried my best to try to massage it. Plus, it was really kind of pulled forward to the point where, it's got cracks and stuff where the holes are. So, what I think I'm going to try and do, we're good up to about here on both sides, but then the rest of the hamburger in the middle is kind of, you can tell it doesn't even make a nice arc to it anymore. I went and I got a piece of conduit, piece of EMT. It's a little bit larger. It actually will slip over those ends. And I'm going to do my best to try to put it in a tree and bend it. A piece of pipe was 10 bucks. I figure it's worth a shot. If not, I'll throw it in the scrap pile and it'll turn into something else. Back bumpers, it's pretty much the same deal. I have plenty of sets of the overriders. They don't go all the way across because the hatch opens in the middle. But I have enough pieces of those to put together. But again, you just look at the shape of the bumpers. And now they're all stuffed in and pulled up. And this is the line that's on it. A nice straight line that one makes. And that's the best one. That one's got hunks chopped out of it because somebody put a bug muffler on a bus and they just hacked right through it. So that one's pretty much shot. The black one looks like it was hit and then they welded the brackets back on, kind of, sort of. So that's the other one we're gonna have to try to glue together. They cut the brackets right off of the bus, so I don't have any hangers. I have these, so we'll see what we can make out of those. We'll make something, I guess. We're gonna try anyway. If not, maybe I'll make some custom stuff. So I also just wanted to make a note on some of the videos I do, like the one I made yesterday with the Toyota Corolla. Sometimes when I go and I look stuff up, it's hard to find the information, and they tell you it's dealer only, can service it. But when I find a shortcut around it, I like to make the video just so it's out there when someone Googles the information, that they have the capacity to try to get out of it themselves. Anytime I can kind of shoot Big Brother down a little bit, and Big Corporation rather down a little bit, and make it so that the guy can do it at home. That's why I make those videos. I know they're not they're not like Motorhead stuff that guys can go watch on a normal like progress like you are working on the van or something, but that's why I do them. So don't feel obligated to watch those. It's just for people in the future. Over a long period of time, they seem to do well as far as helping people out, so that's what they're there for. So that's what's happening with the bus. Pull it out, figure if I dig the thing out, that it will motivate me to get some stuff done. Other stuff that I need to get ready for paint is there's a window frame that kind of goes up around here, and it's got a slider in the middle of it. Well, there's a frame that's on it about 3/4 of an inch thick that needs to get painted the same as the upper color. It's got a bunch of tip out windows, 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. The frames of the windows need to be painted inside and out, and they're kind of a pain in the ass. Here's some scrap ones, you can kind of get an idea what they look like. And I was down in Florida, down at VW Darren's stomping grounds. We picked up this rear tin. It is out of a an earlier bus because this lock setup is not correct. It should be just going straight across with a latch on it in the center. So what I'm planning on doing is cutting up the original one, which has a big wrinkle in the center of it. See if we can find it for you. I think it's sitting in the bus. At least it was. Here it is. So if you look at this one, it's already painted right, but it's all hamburger. And again, somebody chopped holes in the bottom of it for a Beetle exhaust. And the problem is it's in a frame, so it's not like you can get behind it and beat that stuff out. So that's why we're going the way we're going as far as trying to scab that one onto the one that's there. So getting there. I want to try to get on the road for the springtime, you know, whether it happens or not, but I would like to try to make it so that I can go to the big get-together in the spring. But we'll see. It won't get there if I don't do anything on it, right? So I might as well try. Bodywork's starting to look rougher on it. I don't know if it's sinking in a little bit or what, but I see more and more where I needed to do a bunch of flat sanding. But again, I'm a novice at this. Some guys make it look easy, you know? I mean, it looks decent, but saying goes, it is what it is. You guys want to go look at another bus? One that I don't have to do any body work on at all because it's perfect, any painting on because it's perfect, is this one. This poor bastard back here. The body's perfect the way it is. Rust repair I got done, but no painting. And this is the old single cab. It's a 59 single cab. Of course, it's got a perfect front overrider on it. I don't want to steal it off of this one. So this guy will be coming in at some point, and we're just doing rust repair on it and then rubbing the crap out of it with oil. We're actually going to knock some of this down because underneath that there's a bunch of writing from a lumber yard. I think I showed this one before. Yeah, you can see more of it there. Brookhaven Lumber Company, 349 East, probably Brookhaven Road or something. And I think it was Tennessee it's out of. And down the sides of it says windows, doors, I think sheetrock and something else. Look, there's another rear bumper. That's a slash cut too. Actually, we may steal this one. Yeah, I think this one's gonna find. That way it'll actually match. I'll have two of the wrong bumpers, but they'll look the same. That was for the back of this, but I don't even think this one ever had a bumper on it. It would come with no bumpers. Get ass into this thing. How many times do you think this thing's been pushed around? Plate out of Tennessee, 1977. Yeah, that's how long that's been off the road for. And again, it's a pickup truck. And those gates flop down, and there's a treasure chest there. You get more storage underneath. And it's got the original motor. I think it's 35 horse, if that. 25, 35, it's right in that area. See anything in there? All the parts have been gathering for this thing, huh? You got clutches, floor panels, door panels, big ass mirrors. It's got the little back window. Someday, guys, someday, I want to finish what I started. You know how that goes. Get 10,000 projects going. All right. Enough babbling. I'm gonna go shut you guys off, get the download going, and have at her. See if we can get something done on this guy. Get her ready for cruising around. Thanks for watching, guys. And where are you? Peace out.